Oprah Winfrey has jumped into the fray in a big way. She went down to Georgia, and she is stumping for Stacey Abrams, who could be the first black female governor in the history of the United States of America. And Oprah did not disappoint. She gave an impassioned
Not only did she go
speech.
door to door, knocking on doors, you can imagine the shock of residents there in Georgia.
See, I would have thought I would have won a car if she. I would have thought this was Publishers
no car.
Clearinghouse.
She just wants to make sure getting out to vote and vote for Stacey Abrams. That's who she's stumping for. But her campaign speech. I shouldn't say campaign speech. Sorry. It just sounded like it.
Charles thinks she's running.
It sounded like it. She sounded like she was a candidate, but she's there for Stacey Abrams, and her speech that she gave at the rally was incredibly powerful.
I'm here today because of the men and because of the women who were lynched, who were humiliated, who were discriminated against, who were suppressed, who were repressed and oppressed for the right for the equality at the polls. And I want you to know that their blood has seeped into my DNA, and I refuse to let their sacrifices be in vain. I refuse. And I'm here today don't let nobody turn you around. You can't let their sacrifices be in vain.
So you can see
it was powerful.
Powerful.
She got my vote. She got my vote. That's my president.
None of us live in Georgia, gentlemen.
We've been in this rodeo before, and she gave a very impassioned speech a year or so ago, and everybody.
At the Golden Globes.
Yeah, and that's where everybody thought that she would end up running for something, and she said she's not.
No,
and this is
let's be clear. This is not about Oprah.
This is not
running.
about Oprah. It's about Stacey Abrams, who, by the way, is in a dead heat now. In the race. It's tied. The polls are showing that it's tied. But, you know, Oprah Winfrey, in many ways, transcends celebrity. And she is one of the few people, I think, in this country who really has the ability to motivate people where it's not about partisan politics.
Right. I mean, remember back in 2008, that was the last time she really came out in a big way in terms of politics and campaigned hard for Barack Obama, and look how that turned out, you know. And in Georgia as well, there's reason to believe that she's incredibly popular there because she actually has been to Macon, Georgia specifically in the past, which in the history of the Oprah show was one of the most popular, or like had the highest viewership among any city in the country for the Oprah show. So she's very popular down in Georgia.
The reason why
play these people.
The reason why Oprah's her brand and her sort of endorsement means a lot is because she is one of the people in America that actually speaks to both sides. Oprah's fan base is soccer moms and people everywhere. And there's no really specific culture that like claims ownership, should I say? I mean, we call it ownership.
And that's what I meant about it. It's not a partisan political thing with her. But she is involved in partisan politics, and that's what's interesting.
I know, because she has a point of view.
No, what I'm saying, I think she is more effective because she's able to take her point of view and basically sell her point of view, but sell it where people
and then use it to mobilize people.
There is another candidate, another state that we want to get to, because he also is getting a lot of celebrity support and just a lot of support in general, and that would be Beto O'Rourke in Texas, who is who's running against Ted Cruz for senator down there. And we found out who has been backing him. A lot of big names, giving maybe not huge amounts of money because there are limitations on how much they can donate, but they are giving it.
That's right, yeah. So again, it is important to note that there are limits on how much you can give to a candidate's actual fund, and he doesn't have a lot of super PACs or anything like a lot of other candidates, which is why you're not seeing bigger donations. But people like Sarah Jessica Parker, Jimmy Kimmel, for example, also Star Wars director Rian Johnson, Rosie O'Donnell is among people who are donating as well.
And they're all giving, most of them are giving around $2,700.
Yeah.
Chelsea Handler, Chris Rock. A lot of people are doing that. Now, something happened today. We got a big debate in the office today about this.
Yo, you want to get to the Beto photo?
I do.
Yes.
So there is a photo that I believe he posted
this.
He posted on Instagram. This is him at the Selena statue in Corpus Christi. And she
obviously Selena
continues to be an inspirational figure in Texas.
Absolutely, especially in that part of Texas. And he posted this photo, made a visit there. Look, obviously,
he's been before, we should say.
He's been there before, but obviously doing this is part of the campaign, right? This is to show respect for Selena and hopefully garner votes for people who love Selena.
So I'm going to just throw it out there.
I don't know why that is a problem. That's what politicians do. But
you ready?
Some people, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm ready.
I like the guy. And I think that, you know, look, in my lifetime, there have been few politicians who have come around who felt authentic. And, you know, for me, the most important one in my lifetime, for me, was Robert Kennedy. And, you know, and it was motivating and felt real. Barack Obama is the same way, where there's an authenticity. And I think Beto O'Rourke, the reason why people are really focusing on him, aside from the fact that he's running against Ted Cruz and it's a real political division, is that he is viewed as that kind of authentic politician. At least that's the appearance, and it doesn't come around a lot.
And
this picture,
like that
to me,
photo,
it just feels so staged. And, you know, and to me, it's like he's staring at a picture. You know, like,
so is your issue with...
Do you have any sense of what I'm saying here?
Is your issue with him posting the photo at all, or is it just the look on his face in the photo?
It's everything. I mean, look, I think he's been able to kind of cut through with this authenticity. At least that's the way it's felt with him, and I think that's the way he resonates. This picture to me just feels like it's vote pandering.
People of Texas, Beto O'Rourke is your best chance at a diverse and amazing future.
We're not endorsing candidates right now.
We're not endorsing candidates.
I can't say that I support Beto O'Rourke. I can't say that.
You can say it, but
it's my personal political belief. At the same time, I think
also you can't vote for Beto. You also can't.
I want people to vote. Period. I just want people to vote.
People should vote.
I want people to vote for the right candidate.
The Beto thing, though, when you say that he became popular because of his authenticity and all that stuff, he became popular because of a viral video with him talking about the NFL protests.
The policy position.
And, right, it was policy position, but it was also like he realized the power of social media and viral videos and viral photos have the ability to take him to the next level.
And there's been a lot. Look, I'm praising the guy in the sense that I think he has come off, not just with that, but with a lot of things, as a very authentic guy.
And you don't know that this wasn't authentic. Well, like, you're splitting?
Right. All I'm saying is it doesn't appear that way. It just feels staged to me.
Hi, I'm Ricardo Carbajal from Rohnert Park, California, and I think it's very important to have celebrity endorsements, but they have to be done right. Like you guys mentioned earlier, it's important for them to not remember, oh, Oprah is voting for so-and-so. It's important for them to remember, I should vote for Stacey Abrams. I should vote for Beto. And a part of authenticity that's very important for voters, for young voters especially, is for them to come through as authentic. So I think Harvey has a point where he's saying he doesn't come off as authentic, but he has set a precedent for himself that he is someone that they can relate to and someone that they should follow and vote for.
All right. But the big thing is, people should just vote. I mean, this election
whatever
feels
it is you believe,
like,
make sure you vote.
It just feels like people are engaged in this country. And the worst thing is when you see 11% of the people vote during the midterms. Ain't going to be the case here.